You're listening to the Retina UK Talking Tech Peer Support Group, sponsored by EMVI, your AI visual assistant, available to download for Android and iOS. This meeting was recorded on Thursday, the 20th of November, 2025.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Retina UK's Talking Tech Peer Support Group, sponsored by EMVI, your AI visual assistant, available for Android and iOS. Thank you, everyone, for joining us this evening. Sadly, this is our last Talking Tech meeting for 2025, but please don't fear, we will be back in January for a brand new series of meetings across 2026 with lots of new tech news, advice, tips, hints, and information. So please stay tuned. Tonight's meeting is all about Site Village London. So if anybody has not had chance to visit a Site Village this year across the UK, they will be returning next year in 2026 with 6 new locations. Dates and locations will be available in the follow-up, and I'll give a brief rundown towards the end of the meeting, exactly where they're going to be and on what dates as well. But tonight's meeting is a brief roundup of some of the technology that I got hands-on with, some of the professionals that I got to meet at Site Village to demonstrate their products and technology, and I am very, very pleased to welcome 2 of those professionals who have kindly joined us this evening to give a brief overview of their company and what they have designed for the VI community. So without further ado, I would like to firstly welcome Elodie from Give Vision, and then followed by Freak from Hable. So Elodie, over to you, and thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Thank you, and hi everyone. It's really nice to have the opportunity to tell you more about Give Vision. You might have seen some news about us recently. We were on Sky. I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago. They did a very, very nice piece about one of their young football fan called Sophia. So what Give Vision does is we have developed a low vision headset that we deploy at sports and cultural venues. Right now, we don't provide this headset directly to people. We deploy it to those venues so they can make the venues more accessible for their visually impaired fans, visually impaired spectators, and for the visually impaired spectators to follow what's going on the pitch or on the stage visually, so using their remaining vision. It's a solution that we have been developing and deploying to different venues so far. We've worked a lot for football fans. So we have deployed the solution at Crystal Palace Football Club, for instance, and we did also a lot of pilots or covered like specific games for other Premier League football clubs like Liverpool or Bournemouth, different clubs. So what we realized through this work is that even if clubs are very open, to understand what are the new accessibility solutions, they don't necessarily understand the needs, because they believe that if they have audio description, then they have all the solution that they need for visually impaired spectators. And what we tell them is what we've heard from so many visually impaired fans is that if I go to a game, I really enjoy the atmosphere, but I can't really follow as much as if I was staying home in front of my TV, because audio description is great, but if I can see something on my TV, I would prefer to do that rather than going to the game. So we're trying to explain that to them, but so we just launched a new initiative saying that rather than waiting for all the clubs, especially the football clubs, to install the solution, we want to everyone interested, all the football fans that that are used to go to football games, to experience the football visually, to have this new experience. And if you are interested, then we loan you a device for free so you can experience it. So again, if clubs can hear about people really experiencing this more, then they might better understand that it can be a good addition to their accessibility solutions. But yes, it's just to leverage a bit more about, again, what visually impaired fans, experience themselves rather than us, knocking at doors. So yeah, otherwise we've been very, very pleased with the feedback, because again, with those sites, stadiums, arena, the main challenge is really about distance vision. So you need a good pair of binoculars. But binoculars is not easy to follow, right? When you have a lot of fast action, a lot of actions. So how the device works is that it's a bit like a digital pair of binoculars, but it gives you a bit more field of vision than a classic, a pair of binoculars. And as a user, you have two modes. One is the pair of binoculars, so you can see what is around. So we call it augmented reality. And the second mode is the TV feed. So most of the time during a football game, it's been filmed, and this can be transmitted straight away in the goggles, in the headset, which can be quite convenient, because when they film something, they zoomed in the actions. So it means that you have to zoom a bit less, it can be less tiring than when you have to zoom in and out to follow the game. So yes, that's what we've been doing. We are also looking at other sports than football, but we've definitely met a lot of football fans, so we're trying to work a lot with football clubs. But we are looking at also arenas, for concerts. We're looking at theaters, a bit more like cultural sites as well. So if you are interested, I sent to Mark a bit of information. And you have 2 points of contacts for us. You have my email address, or you have a couple of phone numbers. So you can talk to my colleague, who is called Michael, and I can tell you all about it and ask you a few questions, also to understand if you're eligible to use the headset, because the headset is designed for people that still have some remaining and useful vision. So if you use a magnification tool on a regular basis, then we are 90% sure that it's a solution that will work for you, that you can benefit from it. But again, so you can just talk to Michael. He will ask you a few questions, and then we take it from there.
Lovely. Thank you very, very much for that, Elodie. I will put Elodie's contact information in the follow-up. So if anybody is a football fan, or you do frequently visit concerts and stuff like that, and you think that these goggles would benefit yourself, then please do get involved and help spread the word as well. So thank you so much, Elodie, for giving a brief overview. And we will share some information in our follow-up email. So I really do appreciate you jumping on this evening and talking a little bit about Give Vision. And it was lovely to meet you this week as well in person. So thank you so much for your time. It's really much appreciated. If you wanted to stick around, then please feel free to do so. So thank you.
Thank you very much. I won't be able to stay till the end, but again, thank you very much for the opportunity, because it's the best way of sharing some information like this, sharing the news to people that can benefit from it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If anyone has any quick questions before Elodie needs to jump off, then please fire them over to us now. If anyone's got any questions, if not, please do forward them to me via email or text message, and then I can forward them on, and I can also then put those answers and questions in the follow-ups. So if anyone got any questions that they would like to ask. No, we've got no. If anyone does have any questions that they would like to ask, then yeah, please do forward them over to us, and I'm sure we'll get those answered for you for the follow-up. But thanks again for you. Oh, Scott. Hey, Scott.
Question. Hello, Elodie. Are you planning on coming overseas to North America?
Scott, it's a very good question. I'm actually right now in Toronto.
You're in Toronto?
So I would say yes. Yeah.
Okay. You're 4.5 hours down the road from me. Are you enjoying the cold?
Amazing. Now we are exploring those opportunities thanks to the Toyota Mobility Foundation in Canada. So yes, it's been a very busy month traveling, for me, but worth it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, and by the way, you're in the wrong town.
Okay, noted. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Thanks very much, Scott. Closer than you thought. So
yeah, closer to me than you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Thank you very, very much. I really do appreciate your time, and thanks for giving an overview. So on with the show. I'm now going to introduce you to Freek from Hable. Thank you, Freek, for joining us as well.
Yes, thanks for having me, Mark. Thank you for the invite, and hello everyone. Good evening. I'm Freek. Let's first start off with my name. So it's a Dutch name, and all your screen readers will read it as Freek. And after 10 years in the industry, I'm used to everyone calling me Freek. But if you want to try and pronounce it like the right way, it's like Drake with an F, so Drake.
Right.
But if you call me Freek, please don't worry. I'm so used to it at this point. I told my parents this was not a. Yeah, no worries, Mark. That's not a good international name, but that's me.
I blame Siri.
Yeah, exactly. That's Siri. But I'm Freek. I'm the one of the co-founders of Hable, and Hable is a company I started around 7 years ago. We started with a tiny little Braille keyboard for the smartphone. That's how we started in this domain. But now we're at a stage where we are developing a few more products because we learned from all our users there are so many other challenges and things that can be solved with some cool technology. So the next thing, and what I'll be showing you today, is called Speech Label. And Speech Label is a very simple product. It's a very intuitive, very simple product. So what is it? It's a combination of tactile stickers or tactile labels together with an application. An application is called Speech Label. What does it do? I have a sticker here in my hand. This is one of the stickers that I have. And the sticker in my hand just looks like a normal round sticker. And it's an NFC sticker. Now, I can attach this sticker to anything in my life. Let's say I will use it in the kitchen and I will attach it to one of the things in my fridge. So one of the Tupperware boxes in my fridge where I keep some of my food. I'll put the sticker there. Then I use the app. I touch the sticker. Now I've touched the sticker, I can add any text or audio label to it. So for example, I'll say, this is my pasta that I made on Thursday. Now I made my label. Now, once I'm done, next time I want to check in my fridge and I want to make sure I have the right Tupperware box, I again touch that sticker with my app and it'll say out loud, this is my pasta that I made on Thursday. So very simple. I did it again. So it's a very simple concept. I have stickers that I attach to anything in my life to create audio labels. So it's a way to create audio labels with a combination of stickers and a free application. And I have a different set of stickers or a different set of labels. So I have stickers like these, which are NFC labels, and you can use this anything that you can attach it on. I have buttons for in my clothing. So for your clothes, if you want to identify what each clothing is. We have a lot of people where the wife does it for the husband. So on the button, they won't just say these are your blue pants, but they also say combine it with your black shirts. So they also give some more instructions. But you can add any audio label to it, and these ones are specifically for clothing. And then we have types which are used by a camera. So instead of touching it with your phone, you would aim your camera at this. Don't worry, it's not like a normal QR code where it's really hard to find the code exactly and you have to aim. We use a specific type of codes. These are called Aztec codes. What's cool about Aztec codes, it means that you only have to scan around 5% of the entire sticker for the phone to recognize it. So even if you have your phone aimed the wrong way, it's very loosely, it's not correct, it will still identify it. In fact, it's really sensitive. So the challenge with the ones where you have to aim your cameras, if you have too many labels next to each other, it will scan all of them in less than a second. So we always may say make sure to only scan a single label at once. But that's the concept. So there's different type of labels. You combine it with your phone and you can audio label anything around you. So where would you use this, or why would you use this? What would you use this for? Well, one of the use cases I think makes a lot of sense is for your clothing. So if you just want to mark anything in your clothing, so just what it is, which color it is, but also the washing instructions or what you want to combine it with, all these things you can add. There's a lot of people who use it a lot in the kitchen. Think of all your different herbs that you use to make sure that you can distinguish the pepper from the salt easily, to add it to your Tupperware boxes. These go in the dishwasher, they go in the freezer, all these things don't matter. So you can use them for all these different use cases. And everything is in your phone. And what is cool about that part is that, well, first of all, you don't have to buy another device. It's just a free app on your phone that you can use. And the second thing is that you can choose if you want to make your labels public. And what that means is that if you make it public, that anyone can scan it. So if you live in a household with multiple people who want to use it, or if you live in or you're in an organization, anyone that scans your code can get the same information if you choose so. If you say, well, I want this code to be private or this label to be private, that's also possible. Then it's just saved for yourself. But that's a super handy way to be able to use this in a lot of situations. And even if you switch your phone, if your phone breaks down, no worries. You still have your account, so you can always link it back. So it's like a really sustainable way to work with audio labels, and it saves you some cost on a different device. So that is the product we made. We developed it this year. We launched it in the Netherlands, so overseas, 3 months ago. This was very successful. We were very happy with the results. So actually, the last few days, we've been working on making it available in more regions. And the UK is the first place where we now made it available since yesterday. So since the end of Site Village. So the labels are now available. I think, yeah, Mark probably will share the details, but you can find it on our website, imhable.com. But the name Speech Label, so the app is called Speech Label. It's one word. If you can already search for it in an app store, it's a free app, so you can still try it out. And it even works with barcodes or labels that you have around your house. So it also works with like a barcode on your groceries. So you don't even have to buy our labels to just test it out. Of course, we appreciate it if you buy our labels because that supports the system and then you can use it for everything. But to try it out, you really don't need to. And I think that's it in a wrap. It's a simple product. For reference, maybe I just looked it up, but a pack of stickers. So I have these stickers in my hand, which are QR stickers that work with camera. 100 of these cost around £20, what I just looked up. So that's for an idea for pricing of what something like this costs. And that's it. Thank you so much. I hope it was clear.
Thank you so much, Frank, for sharing a little bit about that. Just one quick question. Luke told me yesterday, are the ones that go on your clothes washable, and the Tupperware stickers, can you put them in your dishwasher and can you wash them?
Yes, so yes, the ones on your clothes are washable up to way more cycles than any of your your clothes, so they're very sustainable. And the ones for your Tupperware can indeed go both in the freezer and in the dishwasher. Both is completely fine. Hundreds of uses.
That's excellent. Well, thank you very much. And I will share where you can buy it. And if anyone wants to check out the app as well, we'll also put a link into where you can get the app. I believe it is available on Android and iOS alike. Yes. So yeah, please do give it a try, see what you think. And yeah, please share feedback as well. So thank you very much, very much, Frank. I think we've got one question that's come into the comments from Glyn. Would you like us to read out your question, or have you got your question for Elodie? So we'll read it out. Oh, we'll read it.
Yeah, that's fine. So Elodie, Glyn was just asking, your device, has it been tested with VI people actually in situ yet? And if so, is it just football or any other sports?
Yes, no, it has been tested. So we started Give Vision 10 years ago. We worked with thousands of visually impaired people. So yes, we know that the headset has been tested with different type of sight conditions and everything. So we have a lot of data about that. In terms of deployment on site, I think now I lost a bit the count, but I think we are more than 20 different sites, from an arena to a stadium, like different seats, because we were at the Olympics and Paralympics also in Paris, so we tried a lot of different sites, but football has been definitely like one of the main sports, just because we've had a lot of requests from football fans. But it doesn't mean that we're just interested in football, because obviously there are so many other sports. So don't hesitate to tell us which sports you like, and then see if you go to a sport club, we can see what we can do. No problem.
Excellent. Thank you very much. I hope that answers your question, Glyn. And Glyn's actually got another question for Freek. In regards to the stickers, can they be reused and re-recorded on the same sticker? Obviously, if there's still adhesive on the back of them, can they be reused?
Yes. So they can be reused. So especially for like a Tupperware like example, you can reuse them all the time. So you can edit it all the time. So every time you have something else in there, you can just reuse it. And the recording, I think it can be like more than an hour. So if you, I don't know why, but if you want to record like an entire encyclopedia on there, you even could do the. I do know some people that use in a photo book to make the photo book a bit more special. So they add the stickers there and like tell a story with each picture. So I guess then you could use like big stories as well. So yes, and reusable, and a very like a long story you could add. Yeah.
Thank you. That's really interesting. Thanks.
Excellent. Thank you very, very much for your questions, Glyn, and thank you both, Elodie and Freek, for joining us this evening. If you guys wanted to stick around for the rest of the meeting, then please feel free to join us. But thanks again. So
I need to go, but thank you again, everyone, and hopefully some of you will get in touch. But don't hesitate to ask a lot of questions. No problem. Okay. Bye bye. Have a good evening. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. Thanks for your time. Bye bye. Is there any other questions for Freek in regards to the speech label stickers?
I've got one.
Good. Yeah, Sandra.
So if I've got a pack of 6 beans, can I cut the one label into 6 pieces and use the same label?
No. In this case, it's a good question, because I know where it's coming from. Because I think the some of the pen friend and penny talks. Yeah. No, with our technology, it doesn't work, because the sticker has to record, or you have to cut very precisely with the QR codes. But then I even wouldn't know, like, per sticker would differ how you have to cut, and the NFC it would break. So unfortunately, that's not possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks very much for your question, Sandra. Does anyone have any other questions?
Yes, I do again, Mark.
Good. Yeah, far away.
Yeah. Freek, Canadian here, as you heard probably earlier. I know you have Hable products in Canada already. Are you coming with the stickers eventually?
We're trying to. So we're just now started to launch internationally, and indeed we have already good connections in Canada. So they're definitely on our radar, and I can say that they're being tested right now in different places in Canada. So likely yes.
Okay, super.
Thank
And the
you.
app again, you need to try it out.
Yeah, you can already, so like that's global right now. You can already download the app for free and just give it a try. So it works with any random barcodes or QR codes that you might have lying around. So it already works there. If anything there doesn't work, then yeah, we cannot support all barcodes. That's a technical thing. But if something doesn't work with that barcode, it's because we cannot support anything. But it's just good to kind of like test it out and see how you like it. Yeah, without
And
the
what is the app again?
speech label, it's called. It's one word.
Just speech label. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Excellent. No worries. Thank you very much, Scott, for your question. Frank, if you'd like to stick around, then please feel free to do so. So
Yeah, I'll stick around, but thank you all so much. I'll mute myself and I'll stick around. Thanks.
No worries.
Can I ask a quick question too, please? Sorry,
Yeah,
about the
that's
labels.
okay.
What are the sizes of the label?
Yes, that's a good question. So there's different, the labels have different sizes. So the NFC ones, the round ones, which you have to tap with your phone, they have a diameter of around 3 centimeters, so 2-3 centimeters. The buttons are around 2 centimeters in diameter, if it makes sense. And then the stickers, so the QR codes, we have smaller ones and bigger ones. The bigger ones are like 2 by 3, I would say, and the smaller ones are like 1 by 1.5 centimeters. So that's different sizes.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks very much for your question. So have we got any more questions?
No one's waving at me.
Good.
No, wait, Glyn is.
Oh, Glyn is.
Yeah.
I'd like to ask another question. I just wondered how do they attach to most materials? Obviously, something you can stick to a Tupperware box is fine, but clothes and that, sometimes things don't stick on. And how do you go about finding them in your wardrobe? You've got to feel for the sticker. Presumably, it's fairly obvious to find, or does it have braille on it?
Yeah, so the ones for clothing, so these are like regular buttons. So these are like sew-in buttons. That's the type of buttons that for specifically for clothing. The other ones are not specifically for clothing, but we do have different adhesives. So one of them, like the tiny ones, QR codes, are like a typical adhesive, like a typical sticker, but they will stick for a very long period. So any, let's say, normal surface works on. But there are surfaces like when it's which are more difficult, like some metal surfaces. For that, we have epoxy. So these are bigger stickers and they have an epoxy adhesive, and this sticks very well. In fact, when we ship these, we tell people like be a little bit careful because they stick really well. So to try and get them off can be a challenge. So each sticker on our website, it says like what the adhesive is, what it works on. So we give some advice like where to use it, where not to use it. But we have something for everything. That's the idea with the 4 levels.
Thank you.
Thanks very much, Glyn.
Frank, it's Scott again. Sorry, I'm going to jump on Glyn's. Once that sticker's on, say, a Spice app, it's on. You're not going to be like Glyn asked the question. We can reprogram that sticker, but we can't take it off and stick it to something else.
No, that's true. So in general, most things like once you can stick them once, and then the adhesive like it won't work. We are working on a new label which is like on a rubber band, so it would be reusable. You could put it around things, so you can kind of reuse it as well. So we are working on a solution for that. But right now, all of them are like a sticking option. So then you can stick them once. You can relabel them. So Tupperware or any can where you want to put something new in it, you can just reuse the label and add a different audio message. But indeed, the adhesive, that's something we cannot really change.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Scott. So that was just 2 of the tech companies that I got to experience at London Site Village on Tuesday and Wednesday of this week. So some of the other tech that is really interesting. So last year, many of you who joined us for the 2024 Talking Tech Peer Support Group in November, when we visited London at Kensington Town Hall, would remember of some of the standard companies, Sight and Sound, and also what were some of the other ones? We've got the Humanware. I've got a lot of the screen readers, tablets, Synaptic as well. I got to briefly chat to them. They still do their tablets, and I think the largest one they've got is 14.4 inches with the Synaptic software. They also do a range of different smartphones as well with the Synaptic software on it. 2 new products from Synaptic are their smartwatches, which again run off the Android system, but have the Synaptic software on them as well. They've got a Plus version that's got quite a big screen, and then they've got the Lite version as well, depending on exactly what you want to use your smartwatch for. So, you know, if you're in the market for a smartwatch and you don't want all the bells and whistles or the price tag for the Samsung Watch 8 series that I've mentioned before, or also the iWatch 11 that's been recently released this year as well, then it will be worth sort of checking one of these out. But also be mindful that a lot of the Apple and the Samsung products will have deals, discounts, where you can actually get them at a very competitive rate. So please do your research first before you actually make any final commitments when you are buying new technology, especially over the next week with Black Friday and Cyber Monday as well, and also Christmas and New Year's sales as well. You might be able to bag yourself a bargain. So just bear those in mind if you are looking for a new smart device or smartwatch. So that's Synaptic. They're the two products that I come across there. HumanWare had very much large screen monitors, CCTV, desktops. Also, they had a few handheld ones as well, very similar to Sight and Sound. They had a few new devices, one of which are the Lunar glasses, which you can get through Sight and Sound, which can help you see better in the dark. So that's the new Lunar glasses, which I will share some information about. And also, I think they've actually got some videos as well. They're on pre-order now. If you wanted a pair of smart glasses to help you see better in dark and dimly lit conditions, especially during the winter months. They also had another product company called the Big Purple Phone. It's a company out of Sydney, Australia. It's a new smartphone that has its own operating system. It was a 5.6-inch phone. And it comes with, you know, all the accessible features already built in. They are also going to be launching next year their own AI assistant called Violet as well. If you are looking for a dedicated phone specifically for the visually impaired, rather than your standard iPhone, Samsung, Google Pixel, etc., then this one might be one to look at. And that one, obviously, you can get through Sight and Sound. Again, I will actually include information on if you want to learn more about that device. Some of the other devices, I know eyewear is all the rage at the moment. So I didn't actually get to see them, but obviously there was the Ally Solos glasses from Envision. Unfortunately, I didn't get to catch up with the lady there to grab a demonstration, but I'm hoping to try and do that in New Year, so I can give you a bit of a lowdown on what those glasses are like in terms of their AI capabilities. Many of you that joined us for our Talking Tech in September will know that they have launched a brand new pair of AI assistive smart glasses for the visually impaired called the Ally Solos. And they came on and just gave us a bit of an overview and a demonstration of the styles and what you can actually do in terms of customizing them with your own lenses and your own prescriptions, etc. So that's just a couple of pieces of eyewear that I've come across at Sight Village. There are some other glasses that are coming out from the likes of Even Reality with the G1 smart glasses. That's another pair of glasses to look out for. And there was one other pair, and it's evaded me. I'll come back to that. That I've actually, the Camelio sunglasses as well. These are not smart glasses as such with AI capabilities, but what they can do is they actually use specific types of lenses that can change transitions from dark to light with 0.1 seconds. So they're extremely fast based on the manual ones, which can take a little bit longer to go from light to dark or light to dark or dark to light, depending on your environment. And they can also fit lenses that can change color as well. One particular frame and lens, you can actually change from red, green, blue, or purple, depending on what environment and what you help to see through better. So they are the Camilo glasses. And I did do a soundbite for those a couple of weeks ago. So if you are following us on social media, you may have come across that site on one of our pages. So there's just a few of the glasses that are coming out. If anyone has found any others, then please do get in touch with me. I'd love to learn more about them and perhaps share a Google Gemini soundbite on our hashtag Top Tech Tuesday post that we do on our socials. But some others that are coming out are navigational devices, apps, etc. And one device that I did get to try out, and I was actually very impressed, is a device by a company called Asheray. They're a company out of Japan, and the device is available in Japan at the moment. And it's a device that uses haptic feedback to help guide you through your feet. So it sounds bizarre. It felt very bizarre, but it was still very effective. So there was two devices, one in your left shoe and one in your right shoe, and it fits over your shoe and it fits round the back of your heel, and then it runs alongside the outside of each foot, probably in between kind of like your ankle and your small toe. And what it does is when you're walking in a direction following a predefined route or map that's on the Asheray app, it will actually guide you by haptic feedback whether you're in the right direction. So if you get disorientated and you spin around 180 degrees, then the feedback will come and it will pulsate by your heels. But then when you're walking in the right direction, it will pulsate until you get to a turning, and then that pulsate will get quicker and quicker, and then the pulse will actually be more in the left foot than the right foot to help you steer yourself in the right direction. Obviously, you would still need to use a white cane because this is a navigational device, not an object detection. So you'll need to be proficiently white cane trained in order to use this device safely. And also in conjunction with their app as well. So that is a company called Asheray, and they are looking for people to help with feedback and also bench test as well. So if anyone is interested in the navigational tech, whether you've been on the Glide testing panel or perhaps some of the other navigational devices that are out there, then I can share their contact information and you can get involved with them to see again how you can get involved. So that was Asheray. Another piece of tech that I got to chat to about was with a new startup that's based out of Northampton. They are developing a new navigational device called Mavis. And again, that is a device that can help you navigate using the app and also the device as well. So he didn't give me too much information because it's still a work in progress. But if anyone, again, is interested in being beta or alpha testing, I did say that if he would be interested to come on and share a little bit more of an overview of exactly what the device is, how it's used, and how you connect it with obviously the Mavis app as well, he would be more than happy to come and share a bit of information. So again, your feedback is massively appreciated. Tell us what you would like to know more about, and we see whether we can actually get the speakers in to come and share a little bit more about what they're doing and how the community can actually get involved as well to help make these products work for the VI community. So that was Mavis, and I'm just trying to think if we've got any others. We did grab a few flyers, didn't we?
Yeah, it was mainly like Sight and Sound. We've got Black Friday deals on, as well as a couple of other companies. So definitely worth shopping around.
Yeah. So what I will also do, because if anyone is looking for new devices, I will actually copy and paste all the information that I actually used from the last Talking Tech peer group. And I will copy that into the likes of WeWalk were there. They were demonstrating the WeWalk Generation 2 Smart Cane, which feature the Ambutech canes as well. I'm just trying to think what other ones were there. It was there wasn't any sunglasses providers this year, which I was a bit disappointed. Usually there is a company there that will showcase different color lenses depending on your needs, different frames, etc. So I was a bit surprised that I didn't see any other eyewear companies there, and it was a shame that I didn't see the Ally Solo stand, which was a shame, because I would have loved to have tried those on, just so I can give you a bit of an overview. But if anyone has actually tried the Ally Solos, then yeah, please do share your feedback. So
did anyone that went to Sight Village have a chance to go to the seminar that can't think of Meta did with Stargarts?
Oh, yeah, I think that was on Tuesday.
That was on the Tuesday.
Yeah, obviously we didn't get a chance because we were on the stand.
Yeah, this is the because it was just two of us on the stand. Unfortunately, that's one thing I get to miss out on, Ellie, is the seminars, because I know that there was another seminar yesterday with Blind Ambitions. What I'm going to try, and if anyone didn't get to catch that, what I might do is to see whether those seminars are recorded, whether we do have
it wouldn't shock me if Stargarts Connected filmed the Meta one they did to share on their socials. I'll keep an eye out and share it if it comes up.
A lot of people are doing selling the Metas now. We're finding that they're becoming more, especially the Ray-Bans are becoming more available in your high street opticians. I know you can get them in Sunglasses Hut, and many of them are ready and working. Just a couple of weeks ago, we were in Covent Garden. So if people will prefer the Oakley variety, I actually did get a bit of a hands-on with the Oakleys, and they were very comfortable. They've got two styles. One is more for your cycling and running and stuff like that. You know, weren't really my cup of tea in the way of style, but the other ones weren't too bad. They were very similar to the aviator style of the Meta Ray-Bans, but obviously the Oakley style, I think. They were really comfortable, and they were very intuitive. So he just said to me, you know, go on and just have a conversation with Meta. And I just started asking it loads of questions, and it was kind of considering it was quite noisy in the shop, it was still very responsive, and it still picked up everything that I was saying. But at the moment, Meta is still Meta. It's not Meta Live, which they're hoping to bring out in the not too distant future. So at the moment, Meta, you ask it a question, it will take a photo, and then it will give you a response. But with Meta Live, it will actually be a constant video stream, so you can constantly interact with the Meta AI all the time. So, you know, you can hail it a cab. There's lots of videos going out at the moment, but they're all based in America. And Scott, you might be able to help us with this one. You know, is Meta Live available in North America and Canada yet?
No, it is not. And I just did a couple weeks ago. There was a Be My Eyes, just like we're doing here, And the gentleman came on from Be My Eyes, and he said it was a bit misleading with the meta glasses. I think the gentleman's name was Ian. He was at the Buckingham Palace, and he said, "Oh, Meta says it's great. The king must be in. The royal standard's flying." And then he hailed the cab. It still isn't here. It's coming supposedly, but it's not over here either. So, and just another thing for those people that have or have friends with a Costco membership, they do sell the glasses as well, at least over here, and they were a lot cheaper. With a 90-day, Costco has a pretty good return plan, so you could try them out. I would assume the Costco's over in the UK would have them, but can't be certain of that.
It's definitely worth shopping around. Obviously,
Yeah.
everything that I've been sharing with you this evening, I'm not endorsed by any of these companies. You know, we don't get any returns from it. This is informational purposes only. We inform our community what technology is out there for you to make your own informed decisions on what you feel is going to be right for you. I am living with retinitis pigmentosa. I am a part of the visually impaired community. So I base my experiences on my vision loss, not, you know, my involvement with Retina UK. So, you know, it's always best to get to a sight village if you can, or if there are any products that are out on the market. It's best to either get involved with bench testing, because that's the only other way you'll get hands-on, or if they're available in a hardware in their own store or opticians, then definitely get to try them out before you buy, just to make sure that you've made the right decision for what the intended use is. You know, and that goes across all technology, including smartphones. There's lots of retailers out there, phone companies, that tend just to do the dummy phone. They might be able to get one out for you, but there are certain retailers out there where they will have the actual device set up, and it's always best to literally get hands-on, find out whether it's right for you, before you actually make that purchase. Before, you know, it's good to see things online and get deals online, but if you can get hands-on with them first, then it's definitely a recommendation. Does anybody, I'm just checking on time. Yeah,
3 minutes.
3 minutes. If anyone's got anything you would like to share, I don't mind running over 5 minutes or so. If anyone's got any technologies, if there's anyone that did visit a sight village this year, whether it be Birmingham or Glasgow, you know, or Cardiff this year, then, you know, and there's something that I've missed, then please do share your experiences, you know, share your feedback. And any tech that you'd like to share with us. If anyone wants to put their hand up or drop a comment, then please feel free to do so.
Oh, actually, we've had a couple of things in the chat.
Okay.
Right. Oh, Ellie's Ellie said, is anyone able to tell me why I can't sign into the speech label app, even though the account is active?
Oh, is Frake still with us?
No, he just left, Mark.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Right. Okay.
I'll find out, because I'm going to download the app as well. And if I manage to troubleshoot that, then I will let Ellie.
Yeah.
Ellie, I'll let you know. I'm going to have a play around with that app as well. So I'll let you know whether I come up with any solutions. So
and Ellie just also asked, do we know where the Northampton new startup is based?
no, he just said they're just out of Northampton. And I thought that's not
Yeah,
far.
because that's right on my doorstep.
Yeah, I know. I thought you might be interested to know more about that one. Literally, he just come over to our table and I started chatting to him. It was a nice guy as well. So, you know, I gave him my contact information, and I hope to get in contact with them very soon. But if they are looking for support with their navigational app, it sounded very impressive. So anything that I find out, Ellie, you'll be the first to know, as it would be nice maybe for him to come and do a demonstration at our HQ. which is only in Buckingham. So, you know, if anyone does live near that area, you might be able to do a live demonstration of that device at the Retina UK HQ. So
I'd love to get to a couple site villages next year, but it's now juggling it with education and the travel.
yeah, that and the fact that they do it on a weekday as well, obviously
A
doesn't
weekend would
work.
be a lot easier, but I
Yeah,
suppose then you wouldn't get half the businesses there because it's outside of the working week.
yeah, unless they really wanted to, you know, promote their products and their services. I know, you know, Retina UK would probably be there on a weekend. If that was ever the case, they would get a more of a footfall. But I can actually tell you, and Caroline will have to remind me of the dates. So I can quickly reel off the locations. So the first one is Glasgow, in March.
Bear with me.
And then the next one will be May, and that will be April will be Exeter.
So Site Village Scotland in Glasgow, which is 18th of March. Site Village South West, which is in Exeter, is 14th of April. North East, which is Leeds, is 2nd of June. Central, which is Birmingham, is the 8th of July. That one's usually 2 days. Site Village North Wales, Llandudno, is 22nd of September. And Site Village South East London, 30th of November. That may be 2 days again. They don't know yet.
Yeah, I think they were
Can
going
you
to.
just go again? I missed a couple of the dates, scribbling them down.
Oh, sorry. Where did you get up to?
I got so I missed Leeds.
Sorry, what was that, Ellie?
Leeds.
Yeah, so Leeds, 2nd of June.
Then Central I got as July 8th.
Yeah, 8th of July, Birmingham. Yeah, North Wales, which
You
is
said June
Llandudno.
7th for Leeds, didn't you?
Sorry, where are we? 2nd of June.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wales
Yeah,
was,
the North Wales one, 22nd of September.
and then London's 30th of November.
Yeah, that's it. Obviously, they'll confirm probably usually sort of beginning next year. They'll put out the definite dates.
My God, the year is gone already.
Yeah, yeah.
We're already November of next year.
Yeah.
It will come round very, very quickly. But Retina UK will be at all 6 events of next year. So if you can get to a site village, come say hello. You know, come see what we're up to, and yeah, hope you can make one that's closest to your location. But again, you know, I will, if there is any new technology coming our way, please do keep in contact with myself and Ellie through our Tech Tribe app. So please come and sign up to that. It's something we're going to keep going all the way through the Christmas period. So and New Year. So if anyone does have any tech related information they want to share, any questions, any frustrations, any challenges, then please come and share that with the community, and either Ellie, Anna, myself, or the rest of the community on the app will support you with your dilemmas and anything.
Can I share one quick 26?
Yeah.
Sorry, Mark, I cut you off. I thought you were almost done.
Buddy.
So with the new phone app on the iOS 26, hold assist detection. Fantastic. It saved 32 minutes of my life the other day. So when I called the company regarding an insulin pen that I'm trying to get in Canada and I can't get it, I got put on the nice music. Our operator will be with you as soon as possible. With my assist on, I was able to go to the bottom, hit the hold button, and when they come on, which in this case, because I was timing it, was 32 minutes later, the phone buzzed and I answered and started talking to the women at the call center. And I could work on my phone. I could get on with other stuff while I was on hold. So it's pretty amazing because sometimes you're on for 40. You don't want to lose the call. You don't want to hang up because you'll never get through again. So you just put that hold assist on, and it holds until they pick up and say hello, and you start talking to them. So there's a lot of new features on the phone, on the iPhones. I would assume that the Samsungs and other phones will come out, if they haven't already, with stuff like that. So
No, that's a really good. That is a good feature to have enabled. So thanks very much for that one. I'll probably try and use that one next year. But we will be. I haven't confirmed a date, but we will be back in January to find out, if there has been any new technology that you guys have bought over the festive period during the Black Friday or Super Monday, Cyber Monday, and also, into next year. And if there is any new technology to look out for in 2026 as well. I do know Samsung are working not only on their new phones, but they've also got some new glasses that I'm eagerly waiting for to rival the Meta Ray-Bans and some of the other smart glasses that are coming out. They will be powered by Bixby and also Google Gemini as well. So, there's lots to look out for 2026 in the way of technology. It's getting very, very impressive across the board, whether it's eyewear navigation or whether it's handheld or haptic navigation, hands-free. There's lots for us to keep us mobile, working in education and independent as well. But if anyone does come across anything, then please do let us know, and I'll be love to share it. So have we got any final thoughts or questions before I let you guys get on with the rest of your evening? Or if there's anything that you want to know from the group or you're struggling with, please share.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark, can I just say, Mark?
Sorry, 1 second, Steve. I think someone should. Or did you want to go first?
Go on then, Sue.
Go on then, Steve. Far away.
Okay. I'd just like to say I've got the lunar glasses from Sight and Sound on pre-order, waiting for them to come out. They're not going to be coming out until the early part of next year, and they're doing a batch of 50 to start with for the first year. I've already paid for mine, so the people that take those up will have to give in sort of like reports and that once a month. You get a phone call, etc., to say how you're getting on, and then at the end of the year, any improvements that need doing to the glasses, they're going to make a main batch of glasses, and the people that had the pre-order ones will get a new set of glasses free of charge.
Okay, so how did you find the ones when you tried them on at Sight Village on Tuesday?
Well, they've got a little tent that's got like a letterbox slot in it. With my ordinary glasses, I couldn't see anything, but with the lunar glasses on, I was able to see what they were displaying inside the box. And also, I just tried them in the room. And for me, the lighting in the Sight Village was a bit gloomy. But so if you look down near the carpet and people that have got dark clothing on, it was a job for me to tell what was legs and what was shadow. But with the glasses on, I could clearly see. It made the carpet much brighter, and I could distinguish between legs and shadow, etc., quite easily. And the brightness on them is adjustable, so they hopefully they're going to work out quite well.
Well, thank you. No, I think cheers for that feedback. So if anyone is struggling with dim lighting indoors and out and about, these may be the glasses for you. For more information, we'll pass on Sight and Sound's contact information to see if they are doing any other events this year or into New Year where you might be able to get to try them out.
What were they called again? Were they lunar glasses? These are for the low light to make it look a bit brighter if you're out at night or something.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. They're called lunar glasses, and Sight and Sound are selling them. They're from a Dutch company called Angstone BV or something. But if you go onto the Sight and Sound site, They have got them advertised on there. So you'll be able to see a picture of them. And they've got, if you go on if you find the Angstone site, it gives you like a little demonstration of what it's like without the glasses and what it's like with the glasses.
Okay, that's very helpful. Thank you. Is lunar, is it spelled Lunar as in the moon, or just Luna?
I think yeah, just A, no R on the end.
No, I thought so. Angstone, how do you spell that? Do you know the?
Oh wow! Hang on.
I think it's Angstone.
Yeah,
Oh, it is exactly as I thought.
Yeah, I think it is.
And Mark, the question was asked: would they help with RP?
I think it depends. I have got the later stages of RP, and if you're kind of at that, you're losing your central vision, they may not benefit. But if you are like living still with good central vision, but you're still, struggling with the peripheral vision and the night blindness, which I had 20 years ago, hands down, I probably would have been very, very invested in this technology. But I think for me personally, I'm at that later stage. I'm more looking for the metas, the more assistive ones that can tell you where you're going rather than you actually seeing. So, but if anyone is struggling with their low vision in terms of nighttime and dimly lit environments, then these would be a good option for you to have a try out. And again, contact Sight and Sound. They may even be able to do a at-home demonstration, or they might be at an event where you might be able to get to try these out. So it's worth making contact to see whether they are right for you. So, and we've got Sue. Sue's got a question. Thanks, Glyn.
I realise time's very pressing.
Okay, no worries. No.
Yeah, it's just I just wondered if you had any opportunity to either have a word with anybody at Sight Village or have a little demonstration, if possible, of how Glide was progressing.
So I every time I went over to there, they literally, the queue is usually very, very, because Glide at the moment is quite popular. They are making some changes to. I've tried Glide at the beginning of this year. One of their first models. And I found it quite intuitive when it actually recognized someone and it backed up and it kind of walked you around that particular. So for object guidance, it was very good. I know from feedback from people that have been doing the testing said it may be quite heavy. So I think they're actually looking to make it lighter and more kind of sleek designed. I think people were struggling with the fact that it's only got, the wheels are, that's it. So, if you go across grass or you go across gravel or you live in Scotland and there's lots of snow in Canada and, will it work? That's
no pun intended.
No pun intended.
I can touch on a bit of that. They have made it smaller, so it is getting lighter. And I think they're working on changeable wheels or even something that will work better in the snow. But I think wheel size or something like that I heard.
Yeah, I think a collapsible handle as well they were working on, whether it be telescopic or just to make it a little bit more portable when you're not actually using it, like if you're just going up steps or something like that, you don't actually need to use it. They're making it a little bit more portable, when
right.
That was my question. Is how do you use it on the stairs?
It's called carrying it.
You can. It will detect the stairs ahead of you or even going down apparently. But no, you're going to have to pick it up, and that was one of my deals with it is I just don't want to have to pick it up and carry it.
Well, I can't lift much anyway, so
it weighs about £6. It's almost half a stone when I looked into it. You know, when you lift it up, it's like, you know, if you are, you know, you've got a lot of steps to do, or you know, you do need to lift it up for whatever reason. You know, you couldn't carry it for very long. Because it's quite awkward as well, but they are looking into making it a little bit more portable. But there again,
and finally, when's the plan for completion? Or because it was going to be next September, wasn't it?
I'm not sure when they're actually. I think they're going to be demonstrating it again in Vegas in January, and I think they will be at CSUN in California, which is a VI expo, very similar to Site Village in California. And I think they'll be putting more information out on their website soon. I just didn't get a chance to catch up with Amos on their stand, because there's always someone chatting. And I literally had a few moments to get a bit of a whip round to see what was new.
Thanks very much, Mark.
Any updates, we'll let you know. But they are still doing trials, though. They are. I think if you want to get on one of their testing programs, I think they are still doing user feedbacks. So, you know, if you are interested in trying it out, I do know some of our community have been a part of that. So, you know, if you are interested, then I can find the information of how you can get involved with that particular product.
Thank you.
Yeah. Does anyone have any final thoughts, questions? I know we're just running a little bit over, but if anyone's got anything else they would like to share.
Can I be heard?
Yes.
Hi, Mark. It's Trevor Brown.
Hi, Trevor.
Hi. Talking about Meta Ray-Ban smart glasses, I have a pair, and I've had a pair for over a year.
Okay.
And I think they're absolutely amazing. They've made my Orcam completely redundant. They're just amazing, and once you learn how to phrase a question, they just do everything. You know, I can look in my fridge and say, "Hey Meta, read use by date," and it will ignore everything else and just read the use by date. Cooking instructions. If you ask for cooking instructions on a packet, it will only read the cooking instructions, and so on. I just think they're amazing. You know, I go everywhere with mine. I got them on every day, so I think they're amazing for the price. Yeah, for the price, they are superb. And I have experienced the live AI, because I'm on my second pair, because the last pair, the arm became very loose, so I had to send them back. But I had live AI because I downloaded a VPN and I connected to the US, and I downloaded all the information from the US, and I actually experienced live AI.
Right.
But to be honest, it was a bit of a nuisance, because I have a guide dog and I had live AI on, and I was walking along and telling my guide dog, you know, straight on, and straight on, Ruby. And live AI kicks in and says, "Yes, Ruby's being a very good dog. She's well behaved." So it completely interacts with you all the time. So, but you can pause it by just tapping the arm. But yeah, I think they're absolutely brilliant. And I can't speak highly enough about them. For the price, you know, they're amazing. So that's it.
There you go. That's what I had to do, Mark, when I was in London. I have a VPN and I put it to the US or Canada. So yeah. I didn't realize they must have. How long has the AI been working? Because as a month ago or so.
I had it since around about July,
Okay.
June or July of this year. But unfortunately, the pair I had, I think a screw came out of the arm, so I sent them back to Argos, and they just replaced them. No quibble. But unfortunately, the new pair I've downloaded in the UK, so I don't have the live AI.
Yeah, but you can change to.
You can if you want to go through the VPN's route.
Yeah.
You can actually trick the glasses to thinking you are either in Canada or US, and you get their functionality.
Yeah, that's what I had to do with the
Yeah.
AI when it first came out to work in the UK,
Yeah.
as I knew I had the VPN anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. No, thanks very much for your feedback. This is what this group is all about, Trevor, is literally user experience.
Yeah.
You know, we're all using different technology. We've all got different levels of vision, and it's just ascertaining what glasses and what assistive technology, smart tech is out there to support. And this is why I created the talking series, not just the talking tech, but also talking travel, talking home and garden, and talking creative arts, so we can share our lived experiences in all aspects of our daily lives to help inform, inspire, and empower our community to live the lives that they want. So thank you very much for that. I really do appreciate you sharing that feedback. So if anyone did want to try the Metas, whether the Oakley or the Ray-Bans, there are plenty of high street stores now where you can get hands-on with them and have a tryout to see whether they are right for yourself. So thanks very much. Cheers. One couple of last questions. So the first one was from was it about the WhatsApp. So Alan, yes, it's easy to join the WhatsApp group. I do have your contact information, and if you're happy for me just to pass it on to Ellie, she will send you an invitation so you can join the group, and she'll actually welcome you to the group as well. So I can do that. That's not a problem at all. And the other question was from
Penny.
Penny.
Asking if I'm assuming the lunar glasses would work with for RP.
Yeah, so as I mentioned, obviously RP can affect people in different ways. There are many different variations of retinitis pigmentosa. And if you are at that stage where you've got central vision, but you just need that additional help with night vision and dimly lit environments, then these glasses may be right for you. But it's always worth trying them before you invest in them, just to make sure that they are going to help you in your daily lives. So it's worth getting in touch with Sight and Sound if you are interested, and seeing where and how you can get a demonstration. So I think that's everything. I hope that answers your question, Penny. Yeah. But thanks again, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed not only tonight's Talking Tech peer support group, but all the peer support groups that we've put on this year, whether it's a local peer support group that you've been involved with, or any of our other talking series, or even our national peer support group, which again will be returning in January. Please share your feedback with myself, any speakers or technology or anything you would like to know about, then please do get in touch with us, because we can't grow our peer support group network without the support of our community. And if you're interested in volunteering to run your own peer support group around a particular subject or topic of interest, then please, again, get involved, then please do get in contact with us. But I do hope you've enjoyed this meeting this evening, and the rest of our Talking Tech peer groups. The audio recording for this one and the last one will be available soon. But thanks again for all your support, feedback, comments, questions, tips, hints, and information. It's been very much appreciated. So for myself, Mark Baxter, the Information and Support Coordinator, and Caroline, who's been supporting us on the comms, thank you so much. We'll see you all again next year at our Talking Tech peer support group. Have we got any more questions before we go?
Don't think so.
No
one's waving at me.
No. So enjoy Black Friday and Cyber Monday next weekend. Have an amazing festive break. Happy New Year, and we'll see you all again in January for a brand new run of Talking Tech peer support group. So thanks again, everybody. Again, my name is Mark Baxter. You can contact me at any time. So have a lovely evening, and we'll see you again soon.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you.
No
Caroline.
worries. You take
Thank
care.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
Mark.
Bye.
Thanks,
Bye.
Mark. Thanks, Carolyn.
We hope you've enjoyed this Retina UK peer group recording. If you have any questions or queries regarding its content, or you would like to leave us some feedback, then please do get in touch. You can contact us via a helpline on 0300 111 4000, call the office team on 01280 821 334, or alternatively, you can contact us via email at services@retinauk.org.uk. If you are interested in creating your own peer support group and assisting Retina UK to grow our peer support group network and join our amazing team of volunteers, then please do get in touch by contacting us at info@retinauk.org.uk and speak to a member of staff to see how you can get involved. Thanks again for listening, and please stay tuned for more peer support group recordings coming throughout this year. Take care and all the best. Bye for now.